everybody, I'm Christina Godwin and welcome to my retro kitchen. I am wanting to invite you to come into my kitchen with me today. Last night, my husband and I, when it was time to cook dinner, just came in the kitchen and searched around for what to cook. Just kind of doing inventory, looking in the fridge and looking in cabinets to see what we had to make for dinner. Well, I said, I've got this, you go just chill out. And so what did I find? But I found some salmon fillets that we like to keep in the freezer all the time. And as I looked around, I said, okay, grated Parmesan and capers. And it turned out amazing. So I want to invite you to see how this recipe works with me today. And right before I turned on the camera, I thought, oh, I've got to find my devotion for the day. And I wasn't really prepared to share a particular devotion. Hey, Ella. Hey, you ready for your devotion? Oh, wow, she's got water dripping from her mouth. So, no, not yet, not now. You've had so many treats. That's enough. That's enough. I have Ella dog here and Charlie dog here. And I didn't have a planned out devotion for us today because this is so spontaneous. But when I need to read a little scripture for myself, what I like to do is just open the Bible to either Psalm or Proverbs and go to today's date. So it's like April 4th. So that would be 4:4. So I'm going to read Psalm 4, 1 through 4 and see how it goes, just to get our hearts right and to just think about letting all the stress or worry or anxiety go from our mind, our heart, and our spirit by reading a few scriptures before we begin, okay? Psalm 4, verse 1. Answer me when I call to you, O God who declares me innocent. Free me from my troubles. Have mercy on me and hear my prayer. How long will you people ruin my reputation? How long will you make groundless accusations? How long will you continue your lies? You can be sure of this. The Lord set apart the godly for himself. The Lord will answer when I call to him. Don't sin by letting anger control you. Think about it overnight and remain silent. Amen and amen. This is a study Bible, the NLT Illustrated Study Bible, New Living Translation. It's amazing. My husband has one of these, and he liked it so much, he bought me my own, and we sit side by side. So we have two of these huge study Bibles side by side, in our morning living room space where we read our Bible and devotions. So we're live. I'm Christina Godwin. I've got Ella dog who loves to sit right behind my feet. So if we have comedy today, it's probably me tripping backwards over my dog here. And Charlie, hey Charlie dog. Charlie's watching too. You can find all of the videos that I've been enjoying making and sharing with my clients and friends at my YouTube channel, Christina's Big Day. So please subscribe to the YouTube channel and click the bell next to the subscribe button so you can get alerts whenever we have videos that are new. I like to always read a devotion. We dance, we have workouts, and we do some cooking and gardening. So today, like I said, I tried this recipe just flying by the seat of my pants looking for inventory in the fridge last night. And it's wonderful. It's going to be fresh salmon fillets with olive oil, salt, pepper, grated Parmesan, capers and Kalamata olives, and fresh spinach. And we're going to bake that in the oven. And then I'm going to show you a really quick and easy, refreshing side to go along with it. And I don't know why the dog won't stop barking. You've been outside. You have eaten. I don't know. Do you need to go back outside? Do you need to go outside? How about a carrot? Here. There you go. All right. The dogs eat carrots. So here we go, everybody. Pardon me for my team today. They're interrupting a little bit. So I have thoroughly washed my hands over and over and over today. And I've measured everything out for us. This is half of a cup of olive oil, extra virgin olive oil. And if you've cooked with me before, you know that I love olive oil and fresh lemon juice in all of my dishes. All the proteins that I cook, whether it's chicken, fish, even pork, I put everything in olive oil and fresh lemon juice. And it's wonderful. Because when you are Mediterranean or half a Greek like me, you can never use too much olive oil and the fresh lemon juice. 1 whole lemon. I've already squeezed my fresh lemon for us. So for these 2 tiny little fillets, half a cup of olive oil, 1 whole lemon. And what I like to do is I like to move the olive oil and lemon juice around like this. Now it's real important, y'all, when you are cooking in a dish, you want to make sure you put enough olive oil in it where your fish is literally swimming. So I wouldn't just drizzle a little bit and have the bottom of your dish dry. You want your olive oil to really soak up into the fish. And here we are live. I don't know why you're barking. We've done everything 100 times today already. You've gone outside. You've had treats. Do you want another carrot? Oh my goodness. I'm just going to... Here, Charlie. Here, Charlie. Okay, I guess they're hungry. Olive oil, lemon juice. Let's try this again. I'm using kosher salt. I'm going to sprinkle salt to taste. Now the capers on this dish are quite salty, but they're just little bite-sized pops of salty flavor when you're eating. So don't be scared of your salt to taste and pepper to taste. Sprinkle your pepper and your olive oil and lemon juice. And what I'm going to do today is I'm going to put this grated Parmesan cheese all in my olive oil and lemon juice. I mean, I'm just really going to coat it, okay? Because it was so yummy with that Parmesan last night. So now I'm going to take my 2 fillets of fish and I'll place them in my dressing mixture, my marinade, I guess you could call it, your marinade, and roll them around in the olive oil, lemon juice, salt and pepper. Hey friends, thanks for coming on to cook with me today. This is a quick and easy recipe too. So parents of young children, you can even let your kids get all washed up and help you. Let them roll the fish around in all of your yummy dressing. And we've just got dogs full of conversation today. Okay, so now what I like to do is I'm going to take these capers and put capers all along my fish. Yes, I know, I don't know. I say I know, but I don't know. I don't know what's wrong. Are you just a happy dog? You happy? So I like to really coat my fun dishes with a lot of yummy yum yum on top. Excuse me while I dry my hands a little bit more. Is everybody doing well? I wanted to share this recipe with you in case you have all the ingredients in your home right now. And if you don't, gosh, don't you know you can substitute? You can substitute anything you want. If you saw my last video, it was lemon feta cheese and salmon. But today is the Parmesan. If you want to add green olives or a different type of olive, you can. You can do any kind of olive you want. Today I have Kalamata olives, Parmesan cheese, and now what I'm going to do here at the very end is I'm going to put fresh spinach in the dish. And I'm going to make sure that I roll that fresh spinach around in the olive oil and lemon juice like this. And it's okay if the spinach leaves just kind of cover the fish, coat the fish, because when these spinach leaves get hot in the oven, they're going to bake down and cook and shrink and be just right. So you're going to set your oven on bake at 350 degrees. And there we go. And really and truly, that's it. So we have salmon fillets, olive oil, extra virgin olive oil, 1 fresh lemon. This is half a cup of olive oil because my dish, it was a perfect amount for my dish. 1 lemon, capers, Kalamata olives, and the Parmesan cheese. Fresh spinach leaves, and we're gonna put it in the oven for 30 minutes. Now, while that's cooking, I always ask Siri on my phone to set my alarm for 30 minutes so that I don't lose track. So what I think we're gonna do for a side today is exactly what I did last night. Again, I just went into my fridge and found what I had on hand, my inventory, and I saw iceberg lettuce, a bag of carrots, and I thought, ooh, a Honeycrisp apple would be nice to have with carrots and just some iceberg lettuce. And that's it. Just something crunchy and fresh, because you want a really refreshing light side with the salmon. Since we're using Parmesan cheese, the Parmesan is going to make this salmon a little heavy. So the side that we came up with last night was a perfect pairing. So I'm just going to cut this in half, make a wedge. I'm going to slice some carrots. And this part, I mean, there's nothing fancy. There's nothing fancy about this at all. Oh, looking at my ring on my hand is making me think about last night. And I'm going to put my little carrots on the side. I saw on the news, Princess Kate was saying that she needed to take off her big ring because the moisture that gets under our rings when we cook or wash our hands so much is a great little breeding ground for germs, like the virus that we're dodging right now. So I guess I should take mine off. That would be the right thing to do after talking about it. So I already washed my apple. And I love a Honeycrisp apple. Of course, you might like a green apple or a Gala apple. Whatever apple you like. You could use a pear. You could even use mandarin oranges or a citrus. Any kind of fresh fruit would be fun. Peaches. Maybe not peaches. Maybe if they're fresh, yes. But this apple with some sliced carrot on the side is a wonderful and lovely garnish that was just amazing with this fish we're cooking. I've got a little olive oil. Now last night I had Ken's balsamic vinaigrette dressing, light. That's my favorite, but I used the last drop for mine and Terry's salad last night. So today, I'm gonna go to just some real extra virgin olive oil on my carrots, on my Honeycrisp apple, and on the wedge of iceberg lettuce. And then I've got in the cabinet white balsamic vinegar. This has a hint of coconut flavor, and it's the vinegar, the only fancy vinegar I have right now, so I'm going to go for it. I've got a little white vinegar, and I love vinegar on the, that coconut smells good. This is a local store here where I live, the Golden Isles Olive Oil Store, and you can go in and they have flavored olive oils and fancy vinegars, and this is a white balsamic vinegar coconut flavor. Now, while that's cooking, remember it's just a 30-minute cooking time, baking the fish at 350. I've already made my side. I'm gonna move this out of the way. And what I did right before I invited you into my little retro kitchen is I went out in my flower garden real quick and picked different types of daisies. And right now, I'm going to arrange them real pretty so they can be on the table while we eat. And usually, when you're making a flower arrangement, you want to cut your stems at an angle and give your daisies different levels. Now, if you have a daisy like this one that has leaves on the stem, you want to make sure you always cut leaves off of every stem of a flower before you put the stem in the vase of water. The leaves in the water just make the water kind of gooey and gunky and contaminates the water. And then the freshness of the flowers won't last as long. And sometimes if you put leaves from the stems in the water of your flower vase, after a day or two it can start to have an odor. And now these cute little yellow ones, ooh, there's a little bug from the flower. I like to use as little wispy flowers, kind of like baby's breath. And you can make these all different levels as well. Make them tall so they can peek out over the larger daisies. Put shorter stems around the bottoms so they can peek out low. But anyway, just enough. Just pretty enough to go on our table when it's time to eat. I'll put them right. Can you see them there? I hope everybody's doing well. Are you doing a lot of cooking? Are you doing a lot of cooking? Or are you supporting your local businesses and still getting takeout? Either way, I hope you're eating well. A lot of us have had to readjust our diet because we're staying home and not on the go as much. So drink lots of water. Drinking lots of water will help make you feel full and satisfied, and then you won't try to eat so much. Okay, so are we ready to bring our dish out of the oven? I know it hasn't been 30 minutes, but I went ahead and prepared the same dish before I jumped online with you so that you wouldn't have to wait 30 minutes today. Oh, it smells wonderful. I love the fresh lemon juice and Parmesan. Now, I know you're probably looking at this and saying, ooh, that doesn't look very pretty. Well, of course, coming right out of the oven, it may not look beautiful. And you're probably thinking, what skimpy pieces of salmon. Well, they are. My husband Terry and I have discovered that one of these long, skinny pieces of salmon is just enough for us with a nice side. So, I've got the wedge salad with Honeycrisp apple and carrot and a dressing, and that's it. Just an iceberg wedge. Iceberg makes me think of my mom. She can just do magical things with iceberg. Excuse me 1 minute while I get my spatula. So we've got this long piece. I don't want it to break. I want it to be beautiful on my plate. And there it is. Just right. Oh, that fresh spinach smells so good. I'm going to put more Kalamata olives on there. And then I like to take my little tongs and scoop up more goody toppings. And scoop up more olive oil and lemon juice. And just coat it on there. Of course, you could have a spoon and do this. That would be the proper way. I'm a make-do kind of gal. There. So listen, everybody, this is a healthy dinner. Again, it's a fresh fillet of salmon cooked in extra virgin olive oil, a fresh lemon, Parmesan cheese grated, Kalamata olives, capers, and fresh spinach. You're going to bake it at 350 for 30 minutes, and then a refreshing side of iceberg lettuce, a Honeycrisp apple, and carrots, just because that's what I had in the fridge today. You can add some Roma tomatoes. You could add little chunks of cheese and some nuts and craisins like I've done in the past, but this just was what my palate wanted to share with you today. Okay? Thank you for joining me, and go outside and pick some fresh flowers or buy some flowers to bring you joy in your household. And I just pray for everybody. Lord bless you. Lord bless all of us right now. Keep us well and safe. And may we all be mindful of others and do the right things right now. Yes, they're telling us now to wear masks to go outside. So I can't wait to see what scarf I'm going to wrap around my face the next time I go out, but we'll just make the best of it. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoy. Now listen, leave in the comments how yours turns out, or leave in the comments your favorite recipes. I'd love to share recipes with you. And please don't forget to go to YouTube and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Christina's Big Day. Okay? Love you guys. Bye. Ella finally went to sleep. I guess she just needed more carrots. Bye. Enjoy.